Welcome to Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. We thank you for tuning into today's episode. Today we are dissecting a significant development for any MedTech or IVD manufacturer with an eye on the European market. On December 16, 2025, the European Commission published a much-anticipated proposal aimed at a targeted simplification of the medical device and in vitro diagnostic regulations, more commonly known as the MDR and IVDR. This isn't a complete rewrite, but a focused effort to reduce the administrative burden and streamline complex regulatory processes that have challenged the industry since their implementation. The proposal rests on two core pillars. The first is simplifying the rules themselves. This could translate into more practical documentation requirements, especially for devices with a well-established safety profile or those in lower risk classes. We see this as a direct response to feedback from the industry, particularly from small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, which have often struggled with the resource-intensive nature of MDR and IVDR compliance. The goal is to make the process more proportionate to the risk, without compromising patient safety. The second pillar is a major push toward digitalization. A key component of this is the proposed mandatory use of the EUDAMED database for all regulatory submissions and reporting. While parts of EUDAMED are already in use, making it the single mandatory digital gateway is intended to create a more transparent and efficient system for everyone. This shift could also pave the way for wider acceptance of digital labeling and electronic instructions for use, or EIFUs, further reducing physical paperwork and logistical friction for manufacturers. So, what does this mean for stakeholders? For manufacturers, especially SMEs, the proposal offers a potential lifeline by lowering documentation burdens, which could shorten timelines and reduce costs. For the market as a whole, these changes may help ensure the continued availability of essential niche devices where the cost of full MDR compliance was previously prohibitive. However, it is crucial to remember that this is still a legislative proposal. It must navigate the full legislative process with the European Parliament and the Council before becoming law. The final text could differ from this initial draft, and the implementation timeline remains uncertain. Therefore, while this is a positive development to monitor, companies must continue to adhere to the current MDR and IVDR requirements. If your organization needs help navigating the complexities of the current EU regulations or preparing for future changes, Pure Global can provide the necessary expertise and strategic guidance. Be sure to check this episode's description for links to our free AI tools and powerful regulatory database. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.